My dog. Hey. Oh, hey.
Good morning.
I'm Timmy. Oh,
Hope your Friday morning is going well.
Hey.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
You brought your animals to learn this morning.
Yes.
When we finished our last lesson, the 12 tribes of Israel were living in Egypt and being provided for by their brother Joseph, who was second in command to Pharaoh. Joseph and his brothers died, but their families grew greatly. This made Pharaoh afraid that the Israelites might take over. In hopes of keeping control of the people, Pharaoh made them into slaves and treated them harshly. But the people still continued to grow. So Pharaoh commanded the midwives to kill all the boys as they were being born. But the midwives feared God and refused to kill the baby boys. So Pharaoh ordered his people to kill every Israelite newborn son by casting them into the river Nile. That's when Moses was born. His mom put him in a basket and sent it down the Nile in hopes of saving his life. He was adopted by Pharaoh's daughter, who hired Moses' mother to nurse him. How cool is that? That's pretty neat, huh? How God can work a situation out. Even though Moses grew up in a palace, he knew he was an Israelite and he hated the way his people were being treated. Eventually, he ran away to the wilderness after getting in some trouble. Now let's look at Exodus chapter 3. We're going to read some of these verses. It says, "Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of God, even to Horeb. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, but the bush wasn't burned up. Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not being burnt. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I. Moses, that's what he said. That's right.
Moses.
And he said, Draw not hither, but put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is
Holy ground.
holy ground. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrow. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of Egypt, of the Egyptians, to bring them out of the land into a land, a good land and a large, a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come unto me. And I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppress him. Come now, therefore, I will send thee to Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. God wanted Moses to be the servant to rescue the Israelites out of Egypt. He told Moses to go to Pharaoh and convince him to let the people go. Moses thought it was an impossible task, but God had a plan. Let's read about God's plan. Can you help me? And Moses said unto God,
And Moses said unto God,
Who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh?
Who am I that I shall go unto Pharaoh,
And that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt.
and that I shall bring out
The children of Israel
oh,
out of Egypt. And God said, Certainly I will be with thee. And this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, you shall serve God upon this mountain.
yes.
God promised to be with Moses and help him. Eventually, after much hardship and trial, Moses did lead the people out of slavery. God did amazing miracles for them, like parting the Red Sea. Andrew, did you know that?
Yes.
He parted the Red Sea. Although Moses isn't in the family tree of Jesus, it's important to mention him as we uncover God's mercy in saving the Israelites from slavery and bringing them to the promised land. Now, let's find our box and find our card. Nathaniel, can you grab the card out of the box right there for me?
No.
It's number 9. Oh, it's Andrew's turn. Number 9, Andrew, can you show me the picture on the card? Let's see. Born as an Israelite, but raised as an Egyptian in the palace, Moses was used by God to free the people. Okay, Panda, can you hang it up?
No, I'm supposed to hang it up.
Okay, you go up the stairs, Nathaniel, and let Andrew hand it to you, okay?
Okay.
Because it's getting kind of tall. There you go. Thank you, Andrew.
Okay, woof woof. This person is gonna help me.
Okay.
Okay.
Take the dog. Have the dog help. Uh-oh.
Number 1.
Andrew, I need you to hand it to brother.
Number 4.
Andrew is my climber.
Number 7.
Sweetie, it needs to go right next to number 9.
Number 1.
Andrew, Nathaniel's coming way up the stairs. Can you get it from Andrew, please? There you go.
16,
right, let's see if we can get it hung up.
Hopefully it doesn't fall down.
There you go, buddy. Good job. It's right under the greenery.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Never mind.
Okay. Did you get it? You did. Looks like you did. All right. Let's see what our picture is about today. Our picture that they want us to color says, draw how God showed mercy through Moses' story. Thank God for helping you when you have to do hard things. Thank Him for going with you and giving you the tools that you need. Can you tell me about it? What is it?
Submarine.
It's a submarine.
Yes.
Well, Moses went in a little boat, but it was on the water, wasn't it? Can you hold up one more time so we can see it? Oh, look at that. Submarine. Okay. Okay, so tell me about it.
So I have the sky. No.
Oh, Nathaniel, we won't push our brother. Okay, can you tell me about this now?
So the sun. Can you just not talk?
Can you give us just a minute, Andrew? Brother's trying to explain his picture. Let's look at brother's picture.
First we have the sky, then we have the sun.
Yeah?
And we have the glass that goes out of the sea and all that stuff that goes out of the
Yeah.
sea.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the boat.
Oh, okay. This is the boat.
Yeah. And
Who was in the boat?
Moses.
Oh, okay.
And then it has all the water.
I like it. What do you have to tell people about day number 10?
Stay tuned for day number 10.
Goodbye, guys.
So goodbye, guys, but the dog wanted to say goodbye, so they're going to say goodbye. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. 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 Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof.
Sounds good. We'll see you next time.